my question is, do you really, really, really want to win? I mean, how bad do you want to win? As you look at your life, as you look at the different areas in your life, as you look at your finances, as you look at your relationships, as you look at the things that you're looking to accomplish, I mean, how bad do you want to win in your finances? How bad do you want to win in your relationship? How bad do you want to win at pursuing your goals and your passions in life? How bad do you really, really want to win? And here's what I know, that if I were standing in front of a group of 100 people right now, and I would ask them to raise their hands if they really, really want to win, chances are all of the hands in the audience would go up. But here's the reality of it. Most of them would not win. And the reason being is not because they're not winners. No. The reason why most of them won't win is because they're not really, really willing to do what it takes in order to win. So my question for you tonight is, do you really, really want to win? How bad do you want to win? I mean, what are you willing to do for it? Are you willing to wake up a little earlier in the morning, earlier than your competition? Are you willing to go to sleep later at night? Are you willing to ask for help? Are you willing to take a step of faith and do something that perhaps you've never done before? Are you willing to put it all on the line? What are you really, really willing to do? And here's what I realize. That despite the fact that there are many things in life that I'm pursuing, and I would also be one of those individuals in the room that would raise my hand if someone asked, Andy Henriquez, do you really, really want to win? I'd be one of the first ones to raise my hand. But here's what I know. Here's the truth, ladies and gentlemen, that I know that there are certain areas in my life that even though I'm setting out to accomplish some things, that as I look at what I say I want, that what I say I want to do as far as my professional goals, what I say I want to do as far as my health goals, what I say I want to do on my spiritual goals, that even though I say that I really, really want to win, I know that there are times that when I reflect and look at what it is that I'm doing, I realize that I'm not really truly putting it all out on the line. I realize that there is more that I could be doing. I realize that even though I say that I want to win, that there are some things that I know that I'm not really truly giving it my all. So what I want you to do is to look at your life right now. And I want you to think about some areas in your life, some things in your life that you really, really want to win at. Whether it's because you really want to win at making this business work, or you really want to win in getting your health back where you want it, or you really want to win in taking this business opportunity to the next level, whatever it is. And I want you to be honest with yourself and answer the question, do I really, really want to win? And here's what I realize, and I have to do this myself, that although we say we want to win, sometimes what we're doing is not congruent with what we say we want. And here's what I know, that when we decide that we want to win, we can't go off of just what we say. No, we have to look at what it is that we're doing. So here's the question. What is it that we need to do in order to be able to look in the mirror and to be able to look at our goals, to be able to look at our financing, to look at all the things, all the areas that we want to win in life? What is it that we have to do that's going to allow us to truly, truly be able to say that I really want to win? I mean, I want this. And if you're a note taker, I want you to write these things down, because this is what I believe it takes in order to be a winner. In order for you to be able to raise your hand with sincerity and be able to look yourself in the mirror and say, I want this. I want to win. And I'm going to use the word win tonight. If you're a note taker, the first letter in the word win is W, and W stands for why. Here's what I know, that when you decide that you really want to win, that you really want this thing, this business, this relationship to work, this marriage to work, to take your business to the next level, to change your health, whatever it is that you're saying you really want to win at, the first thing that it requires is you have to have an extraordinary why. What's the purpose? What's the thing that's going to push you forward? Nietzsche says that the man or the woman who knows the why for living can endure almost anyhow. Yeah. It's your why that gives you courage. Ambrose Redmoon said that courage is not the absence of fear. No, courage is the judgment that the thing that you want is greater than the fear. Yeah, that's what your why is. It's that thing that you want that's greater than the fear. Yeah. And here's what I know about your why. It has to be more than money. It has to be more than just material possessions. It has to be more than just trying to get fame. No, your why, that's the thing that keeps you up at night. The why, that's the thing that's going to push you and allow you to keep pushing forward. When life hits you with those challenges, the why is what allows you to keep just going forward. And some of you who are on the line, you've heard me share this story, and I'll give you a very short version of it. My very good friend, his name is Eric Red. He played in the NFL for 8 years, and I'll never forget this. We were sitting down and having a very quick conversation, and I was just getting to know Eric at the time, and with boldness and a true sincerity, I asked Eric. I said, Eric, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, with all of the statistics, less than 1% of high school football players make it to the NFL. Less than 6% that make it at the collegiate level make it to the NFL. I mean, how did you get there? And Eric told me, I mean, he explained to me, he said, Andy, you really want to know? I said, yes, Eric, tell me. He said, let me tell you something. He said, I was raised by a single mother. We lived in a 2-bedroom little apartment. Me and my brother Mike shared a room. My brother Ernest and Stanley shared another room. And he said, Andy, for 19 years, 19 years, Andy, he said, I watched my mom sleep on the exact same couch. And he said, for me, getting involved with football, it wasn't about signing autographs. It wasn't about the fame. It wasn't about the money. No, I only had one goal. He said, for me, it was about making enough money so I could buy my mom a house and get her off of that couch. And that's what we need. We need that powerful why, that thing that keeps you up at night, that thing that's going to allow you to push forward when things get difficult. I look at my own personal life and I think about what was it that gave me the courage. After spending 4 years studying accounting at Florida State University, staying another year and getting my master's in corporate accounting, spending countless hours preparing and studying for the CPA exam, passing the CPA exam, working for the largest professional service firm in the world, and then still, after 3.5 years, saying to myself that this is not enough. This is not what I showed up for. No. I'm leaving this. I'm gonna go off and pursue my goals and my dreams. And ladies and gentlemen, what allowed me to do that is that my why. I knew that my greatest fear in life, my greatest fear is to not live up to my fullest potential. My greatest fear in life is to not fulfill the life that God has destined for me to fulfill. And that why, that drive, it was strong enough for me to leave corporate America. It was strong enough for me to leave despite putting in all that time and getting my education. It was strong enough. It pushed me forward. It allowed me to move past the fear. It allowed me to push past the doubt. It allowed me to take action, not knowing what I don't know. It allowed me to just keep pushing forward. And here is what I say to you. That when you say to yourself that I really, really want to win, that the first thing that you have to be willing to do is say why. What is the thing that is worth it for me to make this marriage work? What is the thing that's worth it for me to write this book? What is the thing that makes it worth it for me to make this thing happen? Because why? Because I really, really want to win.